Most people believe revenge stories are about guns, fists, and body counts. This one isn't. This is about what happens when a man who cannot pull a trigger is forced to outthink an entire intelligence agency. Charlie isn't an action hero. He never wanted to be one. And that's exactly why this story works. Charlie is a CIA cyber operations specialist. A pure mind guy. He builds systems, breaks systems, understands machines better than people. On weekends, while others rest, he experiments, sometimes even designing weapons. Not because he loves violence, but because his brain never stops solving problems. His life is simple. Work, home, his wife Miranda. They're deeply in love, the kind of love that doesn't need dramatic dialogue. Just comfort, routine, and quiet jokes. When Miranda leaves for London for a 4-day elite event, Charlie already feels the absence before she's gone. That weekend ends. Monday begins. And everything breaks. Inside CIA headquarters, Charlie does what he always does. He monitors systems. That's when something impossible happens. A second hacker breaches CIA security, not a sloppy breach, a deliberate one. Charlie reacts instantly and locks the intruder out. But instead of disappearing, the hacker sends a message, a name, Inquiline. Warning, your bosses are traitors. Charlie does what any rational expert would do. He threatens, probes, tests, and then Inquiline proves something terrifying. She knows the CIA's master server layout. She knows classified events that were never officially recorded. She knows that past bombings blamed on outsiders were actually orchestrated by CIA leadership themselves. At that moment, Charlie's reality splits in two. Either this hacker is lying, or the institution he's devoted his life to is rotten from the top. Then the final message lands. Terrorist attack is coming. London. Tomorrow. Charlie tries to act through official channels. He warns his superior Rousseau. He pushes urgency. He asks for intervention. He's dismissed. Minutes later, the news confirms the worst possible outcome. London has been attacked. Miranda's dead. Not missing. Not injured. Executed on camera. From this moment onward, the movie quietly shifts genres. This is no longer about espionage. It's about grief colliding with intelligence. Charlie doesn't scream, doesn't punch walls. He shuts down. Back home, every corner reminds him of Miranda, her suitcase, her absence, her voice that isn't there anymore. And then grief hardens into something sharper. Resolve. Charlie realizes the truth. Rousseau and Pound, the people who should be hunting the terrorists, are protecting them. So Charlie stops asking permission. He digs. Within minutes, he identifies the actual operatives behind the attack. 2 men and a woman Rushan, contractors used as disposable assets. When Rousseau and Pound try to shut him down, it becomes obvious. They're not incompetent. They're compromised. Charlie doesn't threaten them with weapons. He threatens them with proof. Signed documents, audio recordings, time-stamped evidence. And for the first time, the powerful men panic. They laugh it off publicly. But privately, they decide Charlie cannot be allowed to exist freely. Their solution is elegant and cruel. Send him for special training. 30 days. Off the grid. No CIA support afterward. They expect him to fail or die. But Charlie accepts immediately. Because Charlie understands something they don't. He doesn't need muscles. He needs time. At the training facility, reality hits hard. Charlie can't shoot. He can't fight. Under pressure, his body freezes. And his instructor, Bando, sees it clearly. Charlie isn't a killer, and he never will be. Instead of breaking him, Bando does something unexpected. He reframes the mission. Stop trying to be strong, he tells him. Be smart. Charlie doesn't train his body, sharpens his mind. Patterns, psychology, systems. Meanwhile, back at CIA headquarters, Rousseau and LB tear apart Charlie's life searching for leverage. They find nothing, because Charlie planned for that too. Realizing Charlie might eventually expose them, they give Bando a final order. Kill him. But Charlie has already vanished. He's listening. Always listening. A hidden recorder attached weeks earlier feeds him every word his enemies say. By the time they realize it, Charlie is already in London. What follows isn't action movie revenge. It's methodical dismantling. Charlie tracks the female operative Celine. He studies her routine, breaks into her apartment without stealing a thing. When he finally confronts her, fear betrays him again. Can't pull the trigger. That hesitation costs him his only chance at information. Celine dies accidentally hit by a vehicle during the chase. Charlie gains nothing, except confirmation of what Bando warned him about. He can't win with force. He needs leverage. With help from Inquiline, now revealed as Sarah, a widow whose CIA whistleblower husband was murdered, Charlie changes strategy. No more confrontations, only traps. Manipulates systems, controls environments, turns the enemy's wealth and arrogance against them. One by one, the operatives collapse not by Charlie's hand, but by their own exposure. When Charlie finally faces Lissandro, the man directly responsible for Miranda's death, something unexpected happens. Lissandro offers him a gun. One shot, clean, easy, and Charlie refuses, because killing Lissandro would end nothing. Instead, Charlie reveals the truth. The boat they're on has already been hacked. Its route altered, its destination reset. International waters, foreign jurisdiction. Within minutes, armed forces surround them. Lissandro is arrested, alive, helpless, and for the first time, Charlie breathes. Back in the United States, the fallout is unavoidable. Rousseau and Pound are exposed, arrested, publicly disgraced. Not because Charlie attacked them, but because he outlasted them. The final scene is quiet. No applause, no victory speech. Just Bando S words echoing the film S core truth. Some wars aren't won with weapons. They're won with patience. Charlie didn't become a killer. He became something far more dangerous. A man who understood that revenge isn't about destruction. It's about closure without losing yourself. And that's why this story lingers. Because when the screen fades to black, the question isn't how many people died. It's what did it cost him to stay human. It's the real ending.